right, so let's see if it's going to focus. All right, there we go. So, welcome to this video. I hope that everyone's having an amazing day. I am a little stuffy right now. However, we're going to work through getting through this video. So, what is it that is really eating up your money? And over the course of the past few weeks, I've actually been talking about the main thing that people should actually focus on, or that you should focus on, and that I have actually been focused on, is managing money, understanding financial literacy, understanding where your money is actually going. And last week, I actually talked about the financial house and being able to build a financial fortress. And if you didn't see that video, you can go back, you can watch that video. And today, what I'm going to be talking about is, where is your money really going? And many people don't actually think about this, and it's actually very hidden. And if you don't pay attention to it, it will definitely continue to eat your money up. So you may be sitting there thinking that, okay, maybe it's going to food, maybe it's going to Netflix, maybe it's going to my car, maybe it's going to rent. And although those are very valid places that your money could be going, you know, you may be living in a house that you can't afford right now, you may be, or that's out of your budget. You may be living or having a car that's out of your budget. You may be eating out a lot. You may have a lot of subscriptions. And although those things can contribute to your money actually leaving your bank account or leaving your pockets, that is actually not the biggest culprit of your money. The biggest culprit for your money is actually this word right here. Taxes. Taxes. A lot of your money, a lot of our money is being eaten up by taxes. Now, many people would say, I think the average salary per year is actually about, I think, $60,000 per year. This is the average salary, okay, $60,000. But in reality, you're not actually making $60,000. And I'm actually write this over here, taxes. So let's say that you have a job and the job says that they're paying you $60,000, right? So you actually are not making this $60,000. And by the way, if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my screen to make sure that I'm good. But if you have a job that says you're making 60, you're really not making 60,000, because generally taxes for a $60,000 income is going to be about 20%. So if you have the taxes that's actually at about 20%, what we're going to do is we're going to take this 60,000 and I'm going to multiply it by the 20%. And that means that $12,000 is actually coming away from this. So this is taxes, 20%. So 60,000 times 20% is $12,000. So in reality, even though it says at your job that you are making $60,000, you're actually making $60,000 minus this $12,000, which, once we end up doing that math, you end up having $48,000 a year. So this is why it is so important for you to actually create a budget and for you to actually see where your money is going, because in reality, and especially if you're making more than 60,000, the tax percentage could definitely be a lot higher. But if you are not paying attention to your taxes, as you can see, $12,000 is actually going to be eaten up every single month. I mean, not every single month, every single year. So in reality, per year, you are actually making $48,000 per year. So, what is a way for you to actually start to focus on or being able to help lower your taxes and even being able to potentially eliminate your taxes? So, by the way, from this point on, I am not a financial advisor. This is just what I'm about to share with you now are just things that I have learned, that I have read, and go do your own research. Do not go invest in anything without doing your proper research. So, a way for you to actually lower your taxes is by doing two things. So, to lower your taxes, there's first thing you can do is you can start a business. A business. Now, the reason why I say start a business, because most people actually don't think about this, is if you actually start a business, specifically a home-based business, which I'll give you more details about that. Starting a home-based business allows for you to actually write off some of your home expenses for your business. So if you end up having, let's say for instance right now with my apartment, I actually have one of the rooms as my office. So this particular space, I'm able to actually write off for being my office. Now, I'm also able to write off a part of my electric bill. I'm also able to write off part of my internet bill. And this is basically a good way to be able to lower your taxes and get some money back because you have a home-based business. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, okay, Matthew, what are some types of businesses that I can start? And really, truth be told, you can start almost any type of business from your home. However, once you actually go sign up for your LLC or things like that, I personally would not recommend for you to actually use your home address as your office or as your location for the business, primary location for the business, just because of the fact that people will have your information. And when people have your information, if something goes wrong or somebody doesn't like you or whatever, now they have your personal information. So what I would actually suggest is if you decide to start a home-based business, what you should do, or what I would suggest that you do, is look for it's actually called a virtual address. And basically what you can do with the virtual address, you can actually locate your business there. And there's a lot of different sites that you can use. You can use Regus, you can use Alliance, you could use Postal. And this actually allows for you to have your business location for when you do your documents at a different location, but you can still have your home office because that is one of the things that you can do as far as having a home office where you do paperwork stuff or administrative stuff, but then you also have an office where you actually go and do the actual work. So, what type of businesses can you start? I personally would suggest starting a business that has a lower cost of entry. And what I mean by that is it doesn't take a lot of money. You know, specifically it might be less than $1,000 for you to actually start that business. So you can start cooking. You know, you may be good at baking cookies or baking brownies. You can start a bake shop out of your apartment or your house. You can start with affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing. And I'm not going to go into too much detail right now with these. I'll actually do that in the next video for next week. So we have affiliate marketing. So then the next thing we have is network marketing. So we have cooking, we have network marketing, we have affiliate marketing. What else do we have? We also could start, let's say, investing. So you could start investing in real estate. And another thing you can do is you can also start investing in the stock market / trading. Of course, like I said before, make sure that you do your own research and that you consider a tax advisor and a consultant, because this is just information that I've read up on. So these are different things that you can actually start in your home that could be started with less than $1,000, or sometimes even less than $500. Now, the thing that I like about these is, which really I would actually share with you. I'll actually share with you my favorite one. I don't necessarily like the stock market because the stock market requires a lot of money for you to actually make a lot more money. And I would say that real estate, I'm not very diverse in real estate. I know that there's people that say that you can go and you can learn different things like seller financing and things like that. So that may be a lower cost of entry, but I haven't delved into that, so I'm not going to talk about that. So these three are three that you can actually do that have a lower barrier of entry, which means $500 or less. You can actually start and have your own business, and you can have it set up within, an hour or two. So when it comes to, like I said before, lowering your taxes, just a brief introduction of what these are. Of course, cooking. You can sell plates. You can sell brownies, cookies, whatever it is that you're actually good at cooking. You can sell that. Affiliate marketing, you're basically selling somebody else's products. And then network marketing, you're also selling someone else's products, but you're more so building a team of salespeople, which I'll go more in depth with these two next week or next week's episode. So, when starting a business, like I said, that's the first thing you could do. The next thing you could do is you can actually start investing in like a 401k or an IRA. And basically what that does is, I'll just put that on there, 401k or a Roth. So basically what this does is it allows for you to be able to put money into an account, and sometimes it's managed by somebody else, and other times it may actually be managed by you. But you can put money over there and you can invest. It's another way of investing in the stock market, but you actually will be setting up your money for a longer period of time. So the longer that you have your money actually sitting in this account, then it will actually allow for you to be able to start getting what's called compound interest on your money. So when you actually put that money in there, let's say over 6 months, it gets interest or dividends and it comes in. Now you're able to get that money, you reinvest it back in, and it just starts, doubling, quadrupling, and different things like that. So the longer you have that money sitting in there, the better off you're going to be. So another way that you can actually potentially lower your taxes is by having a home. So if you end up purchasing a home, you have to go and check. And honestly, this is where I've been learning some of this stuff from, is this book right here, Lower Your Taxes. And Sandy Boykin is actually a retired IRS attorney and senior tax law specialist. So you definitely want to go and check out this book. This is the 2024 version of this book. And you can get that on Amazon or Apple Books, wherever you would like to get it. But these are different ways that you can actually lower your taxes. And buying a home could potentially be one, depending on where you're at as far as how much you're earning. Because then at the end of the year, when you end up having your taxes, then it's like, hey, do you have a mortgage? You can actually, well, from what I've heard, you can actually go, you can write off the interest that you've been paying on your mortgage, and you can potentially get that back from or during tax season. So I hope that this was helpful. This video today was not going to be very long. Once again, if you do not figure out exactly how much is actually coming out of your check every single month or every single time you get paid, this is going to be the silent assassin that's going to continue to take all of your money. So make sure that you start considering, okay, what are some things that I'm good at? What are some things that I can actually do that's going to allow for me to be able to lower my taxes? And a great way to start, if you don't exactly know, like I stated before, you can actually go purchase this book. And once you actually go purchase this book, you will have more insight on about it. Next week, you don't want to miss next week's episode because I'm going to be talking about what affiliate marketing is and what network marketing is and how you can actually have success within both. Many people have a very negative mindset when it comes to network marketing and when it comes to affiliate marketing, and that's very valid because you have been taught wrong about network marketing. You've been taught to, hey, I got this product, you need to sell this, you need to buy this, you need to buy this, or purchase this, or purchase this. And you go and you put all of this stuff on social media, and you're posting your product, you're telling people about the company, and you're wondering why you're not getting your sales. I am going to share the reason why with you next week on next week's episode. And I'm also going to share with you how you should properly go about affiliate marketing or network marketing to be able to get the success that you desire and actually be able to earn some income. So I hope that this video was helpful, and I'll see you all next week.